At this time, I would like to welcome you all to the 3rd annual Healthcare Technology Youth Apprenticeship Program. I would like to call a special recognition to our lead sponsor, Jordan Health, Dr. Janice Harbin, President and CEO. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's give her one more round of applause. Also, we want to recognize the Rochester City School District. All of you, give yourself a round of applause. Now, I would like to bring up Mr. Kevin Beckford, Senior Director of Staff Diversity, Inclusion, and Equity at the University of Rochester. Mr. Beckford.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. Can you hear me okay in the back? At the back row? Okay, perfect. So before doing anything, I want to recognize the young people and the young leaders that actually put together this whole event today. So I'm going to ask all of the HTUIP folks to get up and stand and just stay standing for a little while so everybody get a chance to see you. Thank you. I tell you, I am so proud of these young leaders and future leaders of our nation. And I just want to thank you for all, I saw all the hard work you did over the past year, and especially in the last 6 months when we were getting down to crunch time. I just want you to know that savor this moment today. This is just one of what will be many moments in your life where you're making a difference where you live. So thank you. There's a little bit more, a few more recognitions that I'd like to share with you. So I want to certainly, there's some folks that really are a part of making this program available here today. Besides our core sponsors, from a University of Rochester perspective, I want to really just thank the Office of the President, our interim president, who's now Rich Feldman, Paul Brigade, and Holly Crawford, our Chief Financial Officer, and Tony Kinslow. Tony, if you could stand for a quick second so we can recognize you. Those seats are hard to get out of, huh? Very cool. And also, and again, just to thank both the Jordan Health Center and the city for, again, this program. This is in my heart because it really touches something that is important to all of us, which is our children. And at the end of the day, when I see a program like this, where most of the kids here, we're seeing something in them, and sometimes they didn't see in themselves. And by the time they're done with this, like today, they now see what we see in them. And so that's the best gift we can give to our future generations. So with that, I want to, again, just to thank Dr. Harbin here. Also would like to thank the city, so for the Mayor Lovely Warren, and Deputy Mayor Cedric Alexander, who their support has just been phenomenal for us. Tassie Dempster, Director of HR, is here. Is going to come up and say just a few words to share what the Mayor would like to see here.
Thank you. I'm pleased to be here today on behalf of Mayor Lovely Warren. Mayor Warren is regretful that she couldn't be here today to participate and see all of these beautiful faces and the fine jobs that you have done and the fine job that you've done today. The city administration is so proud of what this conference continues and is accomplishing. Thank you to the University of Rochester, Office of Human Resource, Staff Diversity, and Community Engagement. Specifically, I would like to recognize Janice Holland for all her hard work. And to the youth, I would like to say, it doesn't end today. All the skills, all of the endeavors, all of the things that you have learned, you will take it forward. Healthcare is not just a career. It is something that you will build, you will increase this community, it would allow you to serve this community, and it will make lives better in our community. As I look around, I'm so full of hope, and I know that we're in good hands, this city, this community, and abroad. I feel privileged to be with you here today, and I thank you.
Amen.
So I have two more. Is Dr. Gina Collier here? Where's she? Can you please stand up for a quick second? We want to really recognize Dr. Collier. She has been just a tremendous. I have to tell you, Dr. Collier, before I met you, I heard about you, that you have just been a wonderful support and advocate for us here, and we just want you to know how much we appreciate that. And when you look at today, all of these kids here, this is just amazing. So I just want you to know how much we appreciate your support. Okay, so next we have two HTYP Champion Award recipients. And so I'm going to ask, I'll talk a little bit about Jamie Salatino first, and I'm going to have you come up real briefly. And so Jamie Salatino is and I'll kind of share with you a little bit. She's not only a HTYP advocate, she is a friend to youth, and she is a counselor extraordinaire, is what I'm told. A counselor extraordinaire, and a youth justice advocate, and is dedicated to the improvement of our youth over time. And so I just wanted to thank you so much for your work, and we have a really cool thing here for you. I'm almost afraid to take it out. I want it to break, but okay. Because Janice will kill me if this breaks, right? So I want to thank you for your support. Very much so.
I just wanted to let everyone know that I feel very honored to receive this award here today. As an advocate since its inception, I have come to appreciate that HTYP is so much more than just a job opportunity. It is a chance to learn about who you really are and what you're made of. Firsthand, I've witnessed unsure students flourish into confident leaders, and unfocused students develop laser focus on what they want to pursue following high school. It is through the amazing networking and volunteering opportunities offered by HTYP that propel these young people to be the best versions of themselves. I will continue to advocate and to encourage my students to take part in this program because I know that it works. And I also know that it can affect the trajectory of someone's life. So thank you so much again for this honor.
Okay, our next award recipient is Beverly Goucher. And where's Beverly? Goucher. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry. So Beverly is an excellent advocate for HTYP, a strong supporter, both for youth education, and she loves education so much, she left and came back when I took a look at your bio. So we just want to thank you for being a voice for the voiceless, a righter of wrong, and diligent with grace, and a champion for equity. And so we just want you to know how much we appreciate what you do and for being a special friend.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for this honor. I am truly humbled to be in the company of so many young people who have inspired me, who have helped me shape my thinking, and who have helped me to realize that the education profession has provided me the opportunity to truly make a difference. I would like to acknowledge Janice Holland and the HTYP committee for selecting me for the 2018 HTYP Champion Award. I've been involved with the HTYP for over 10 years. The HTYP has been a vessel for me to carry out my purpose in life, which is to provide resources and career opportunities to support young people. The HTYAP has given me the opportunity to identify young people who may not have all the resources available to them, but are high achievers and have a passion for learning. The HTYAP allows them to apply all the qualities to enhance their problem-solving skills, their critical thinking skills, and their test-taking skills. Throughout my career, I've always believed in applied learning, taking what you learn in the classroom and applying it to real-life settings and situations. This is exactly what the HTYAP does. I've really enjoyed listening to the stories from former students and from my students who are in the program now. They speak about their experiences. They tell me how they work directly with doctors, technicians, graduate students. The HTYAP has changed the lives of so many of my students. For example, Jason. After participating in the HTYAP and going on the HBCU trip through the program, he applied to Morehouse College in Atlanta, was accepted, and was awarded several scholarships to pay for most of his education. He is loving college. He's loving college and doing very well academically. He attributes his success to his participation in the HTYAP program. Now, don't get me wrong, I hear so many good things, but I also hear things like Ms. Gushu. Ms. Janice said we had to present at the youth conference, and I told her I don't like presenting in front of people, but she said I have to do it if I want to stay in the program. I've also heard Ms. Gushu. Ms. Janice said that if I don't keep my grades up, I'll be put on probation and run the risk of leaving the program. So to you, Ms. Janice, I appreciate you, and to you, I say thank you for holding that bar so high. In closing, to my family and friends here with me today, I say thank you for your support over the years and for teaching me the value of education, teaching me the importance of serving others, and teaching me the importance of finding my purpose in life. To the young people who are here today as participants, I hope you learned from everything that your peers prepared for you for this conference. Use this time in your life to explore your life purpose. Is it healthcare? Is it education? Is it politics? Is it the arts? Find your passion as I have over the past 35 years, so work is not considered work, but it's considered a pleasure. To all the HTYAP students, I say kudos to you. Take advantage of what you're learning in the program and from your experiences. I'm confident, and I've heard lots of good things about your presentations today. So kudos to you. And to the HTYAP committee, I thank you again for this award as I continue with great pleasure to serve the young people in our community. Thank you.
Okay, so I know I'm going to get a wrap up here, so Janice, don't worry. We're going to wrap up real quick here. One of the things that I want to do here is that before turning it over to Andre, is to those of you that don't know Janice is a servant leader by heart, which means she absolutely hates attention. Is that right, Janice? She absolutely hates attention. So Janice, I'm going to give you a little attention. Well, a part of it is that I want you to know I'm new to the university. I took this assignment in December, and I'm enjoying so much working for my boss, Tony Kinslow, and my second boss, Janice Holland, my associate director. But I just want you to know that this has been an absolute pleasure for me, and to be able to, in such a large group, to thank you for the contribution you've made, not just here since I've come on board, but your total contribution to the university. And so for me, I feel very blessed and honored to have the team of Janice Holland, Dacia Moye, Cynthia Sessions, and Dr. Kristen Hawker, that collectively we are going to serve this university like it's never been served before. And I want to thank you for that. And I'll close with this. And Mr. Martin and I spoke a little bit from the airport here, and he said something that really resonates with me. Change is never comfortable. Let me say that again. Change is never comfortable. So when people are starting to feel uncomfortable about the things that we're looking to do and the work we need to do, this is where it starts. In fact, if you feel uncomfortable, that's a good thing. And so I would say right now, at the age of 53, and after seeing some of the things we've done that's been progressive and have not been progressive, I think it's time for us collectively to own the change that we need in America today. And it starts right here, in our work, or neighborhoods, or schools, or homes. And so I just want you to know that at the end of the day, you are our future leaders. But we have a responsibility to you, because we are currently in a position to help you and to support you, and I mean all of us. And so we have to do the work associated with driving meaningful change, which means institutional and structural racism is a real thing. And until we own it, and we start to pick the pieces apart to destroy it, we will not make the kind of progress that is needed. I am confident that we can do it, but we need all of us to make it happen. So thank you for being here today, and with that, I'm going to turn it over to our MC here. Thank you.
Again, can we please give a round of applause to our HTYP Champion Award recipient? Thank you again also, Mr. Beckford. Now I have the honor and privilege to introduce our guest speaker.